Hey, what's going on, team? One of the first things that I want to say in this video is that TQQ, as of right now, although it's in the green to the overall NASDAQ market is in the green. NASDAQ has a big focus on tech. As of right now, ever since the market has opened, it doesn't matter that the stock or the actual ETF or the market is in the green. It's not making higher highs. Again, asking yourself, when is it worth trading? Day trading, swing trading, investing? When the direction is in your favor, when there's clear direction. As of right now, look at it. Ever since the market opened, we're selling off, we're pushing up, selling off. We're not making higher highs. We're not indicating signs of an uptrend. We're trading below the moving average, even on the 5-minute time frame. We are not showing signs of growth. It doesn't mean that we can't. It just doesn't mean it means that we are not as of right now. So when asking yourself, if you're trying to be more selective, if you're trying to approach 2022 with a different mentality, trade when it makes sense, not just because you can. And as of right now, the market's choppy, the market direction is inconsistent. So because of that, I am choosing, instead of buying the dip, averaging up, whatever the case might be, it's just not worth it right now. It is not worth the risk. Every time that you open a position, you're opening yourself to the risk of the market. One of the things that I want to talk about is PayPal. I'm going to talk about a couple different stocks that are reporting earnings. PayPal reported earnings yesterday. It dropped 20%. And then as the market opened, it dropped an additional 4 or 5%. Right now it's down 25%. But this didn't come out of nowhere. This wasn't out of left field. I can't stress this enough, right? Everyone loves to ask, especially if you're an absolute beginner, of, Ricky, why do you say that we shouldn't buy the dip? Because no one knows where the bottom is. The cheap can always get cheaper, and PayPal is a perfect example of this. Look at this. It was previously bullish. It was previously making higher highs, higher lows. It was very attractive. It peaked at 310, and ever since it broke below that and broke below the moving average, it's been making lower highs and lower lows. It was cheap last month. It was cheap the month before that. It was cheap the month before that. Month after month, it's been making lower lows and lower highs. Again, cheap means nothing. That's not a reason to buy. That's a reason to pay attention to a stock. That's a reason to add it to your watch list. That's a reason to set alerts on it. It doesn't mean that you go all in and cross your fingers when it's been bearish for the past, 6 months? It's not out of left field that it's selling off. You shouldn't be surprised. The cheap can always get cheaper, and allow PayPal to be something that, showcases that to you. One of the things that I quickly want to talk about is on the Webull platform, you can see the different stocks that report earnings today. Facebook is a stock that reports earnings today. It's a big tech stock, one of the biggest ones out there. Reports earnings today after market hours. I want to make you guys aware, as a lot of you guys might be invested in it. It's been performing really well. It was previously with its support level right around 290. It pushed up to the moving average. It tends to have a resistance level right around this 350 resistance level. You can see it gets rejected just based off of previous resistance levels. This is something to pay attention to and to see with this big tech stock, and to see how it can shift the market. Facebook has a large enough market cap that if it shoots up or if it gaps down, it could influence the overall tech market. Please take that into consideration. There's a big list. Spotify reports earnings today as well. And again, I wouldn't be surprised if this thing continues to dip, as it's also been bearish. One thing that I also want to let you guys know is that tomorrow, the big tech stock that I'm paying attention to is Amazon. They report earnings after market close. So not right before market open, after market close. Snapchat, Ford, Activision, GoPro, Nokia, all of these big tech report earnings tomorrow and today. This is a really big week for tech. This is why you're going to see a lot of inconsistencies. So when you're asking why, it's not just interest rates anymore. It's not just inflation rates. It's not just the talk about war, right? But also tech earnings. This does influence the overall tech market, the tech niche, the NASDAQ market. So please understand why the market is moving, and just because something is cheap doesn't mean that you should buy it. The steps that I would take, and again, it's just from my experience, if you think that something is cheap, if you like the price of something, add it to your watch list, formulate a game plan. And then once and if it begins to indicate signs of a support or indicate signs of a recovery, an uptrend, then you can decide to take action by first setting proper alerts so you can properly follow up with it. It's the simple steps that you take now that can benefit your future self. I really do appreciate you guys' time. One of the things that I did want to let you guys know is that we are giving away a custom PC if you guys want to use it for gaming, if you guys want to use it for trading, and $1,000 cash on shoptechbuds.com. It's as simple as every $1 you spend is 5 automatic entries, and we're giving away this custom PC by the end of the month. It's a Digital Storm PC. Look into it. Absolutely amazing, and $1,000 cash. So if you buy something like a mouse pad, if you buy something like a Wall Street hoodie, again, everything should have, even if you buy something like a flag, it will show you how many automatic entries you would actually get. So by clicking on this little flag right now, one thing that you can check out is you can see that this will earn you 100 automatic entries just by purchasing a really cool hustle flag. So again, head on over to shoptechbuds.com. That's going to be the third link down below. Friendly reminder, if you guys want to connect and join our free trading Discord group, that's going to be that first link in the description. I really do appreciate you guys' time. If you guys have any questions, feel free to message me via Discord. I would love to have you guys join one of our live trading sessions. But again, join our free Discord, send me a message, and then we'll see if you guys can join us. Like always, I hope that I earned your thumbs up. Please consider subscribing. And like always, let's make sure that we end the year on a green note. Take it easy, team.